Let's get sociological. Culture within the Oxford English Dictionary is defined as these patterns, traits and products considered as the expression of a particular period, class, community or population. Culture can differ between different social groups and different beliefs internationally, therefore meaning it has many different roles within society today. A point of view which is fairly affected by culture in the role is the Marxist perspective. Generally, they believe that there is a subject class and the bourgeoisie. The bourgeoisie is the ruling class above the subject class, and they own all the functions, which mean that basically their country can run. Now they think that because the subject class have to work for them, they are being exploited and they are getting none of the benefits of all of this. The bourgeoisie are reaping all the benefits, but everything the subject class. In China and North Korea it's communist, which is kind of ideal for the Marxists because they think that everyone should be equal, which is fair enough. And it's working really well there. It's either you're very rich or very poor, that is the only issue. So it's as if capitalism has an effect on communism to a certain extent. On the completely opposite side to this, there's the functionalist view, which is far more positive and views society as far more important than each individual that contributes to the society itself. It implies that because everyone works individually, we are equal and we make the whole culture and countries work. So it's kind of opposite to Marxist because it sees that everyone is working, so everyone gets everything they want almost. It's a capitalist perspective, so it thinks there should be a hierarchy so that it can contain order and it means that things will work better. This therefore means that everyone has a chance to become richer and own a force of production, such as someone could work their way up due to them working really hard, such as Lord Sugar, who started off in a cafe and now he is a billionaire. So people can work their way up to get to where they need to be. Subcultures are within every society. These were cultures that don't have such a mass following, but by that it can mean that there really is a large following, but it's just not as much as the popular culture that is happening at that moment. Many different subcultures think different things about culture, politics and society. Many think the reason subcultures exist is because they do not feel like they agree with the social expectations. So there are certain things that they feel they have to live up to and they don't feel they're good enough to live up to these things. Culture can change between different subcultures due to them deriving from people with different backgrounds, so culture has a mass effect on the structure of subcultures. The feminist view is very controversial to everything. They think that men are ruling everyone and that they're exploiting women for only their needs and they do not care about anyone else. They think they're dominating them, there's not any chance of women within working, and they believe that this is wrong and it should change. But there is one main issue with culture internationally. It can be that culture homogenisation may occur, meaning there could be this international culture which would be a mass culture that everyone will follow. Overall, I think culture has had a mass effect on society and many subcultures. This is because globalisation seems to be occurring around us and large chains and things like this seem to be affecting many people. Personally, I do not feel like it would be a good thing if there was a international culture, so there was homogenisation, because you just wouldn't get diversity within countries and you wouldn't be able to learn different things from different places. Okay guys, that's all from me. Please leave all your comments about culture, I guess, and the effect society has had on it, and I hope to see you all soon. Over and out.